Good morning. I am so happy to see you. We're going to do a tobacco review of Rattray's Black Mallory tobacco. And I'm going to smoke it out of my meerschaum. And anytime you're going to try a new tobacco, either use your meerschaum or your corn cob. That's basically what they're made for. And you won't ghost any of your good briarwood pipes. And so let's look at this this stash that I have out of my tobacco cellar. And if you've never tried this before, you have to enjoy a full-bodied English. It's manufactured by Kohlhaas and Kopp. Man, the smell that you get when you first open your tin or your boy, just what a beautiful smell. I'm going to show it to you. You can see the black Cavendish. It has Cypress, Latakia, and some Turkish Orientals, and some semi-red Virginias. It has, you can smell the sweetness, you can smell a leather, you can smell the Latakia for sure. And so let's load a little bit into this meerschaum pipe that I have here, and let's give it a go, if we shall, and get our Rattray Black Mallory review going. Let's see if we can get a false light started. So on your false light, you're definitely going to detect a Latakia with a sweetness, and it actually gives you a creamy kind of texture right off the bat. The aftertaste is a little leathery. Some people call it like a barbecue smell or a creosote smell. I used to live next to a creosote plant, 30 years ago, and it does not smell like creosote. But there is a definite aftertaste on that light. The sweetness of the Virginias are coming through, and to be honest, I don't have to smoke this entire bowl to tell you exactly what I think of this. I think that Rattray has a really great group of people that make blends. I would say that they're up there with Seattle Pipe Club with as far as putting their blends together. Old Number 7 and 3 Noggin and all that kind of stuff is pretty good, but this is just a wonderful smoke. The nicotine kick is going to be there, but some people would call this an all-day smoke. I think it's more for maybe a nice drink after dinner. I can see this going really well with coffee and a nice mocha creamer, and maybe some little bits of alcohol thrown in there. Jefferson's Reserve and made into an old fashioned or something like that. if you retro inhale this, it could be a little rough on your nose. But what you definitely pick up towards the middle of the bowl is a smoothness of the tobacco flavors, really with sweetness and cream and an underlying leathery Latakia flavor. I would put this on the Latakia hit below, say, Cornell and Deal's Pipe Cake. And I would put it below Dunhill now / Peterson's Nightcap. But those are different blends for different reasons. I mean, there's no reason to pigeonhole yourself on one tobacco. Try different things, enjoy different things. Make sure you have a corn cob or a meerschaum on hand to try new tobaccos. And check this out. Some of my favorite gifts to give during birthday and Christmas are these little briarwood pipes. And you can see that I've got drawings on this one. This one is mine, and I will start whittling on it this weekend. And I will enjoy sharing this with the community when I'm done. If you are not cellaring tobaccos yet, start. $8 of money at Walmart will buy you 20 jelly jars made by Ball Company. And I don't even wash them, sterilize them, or clean them, or whatever. I open them up, stuff them full of a couple ounces of tobacco, put the lid on them, put them in my little crate, and keep them in a dark corner. Cellaring tobacco, you need to keep it between 62 and 70 degrees. You do not store any of your tobacco with cigars. A lot of people use cardboard boxes because cardboard will intercept any humidity before it would get to your tobacco in case you have a seal. It's not bad. Or you have a tin that is not sealed correctly and you're storing your stuff in tins. I recommend getting rid of all the tins, putting them in a ball jar, having a good lid on there, and then just have your rotation on your smoking kind of set up where at least you crack into these about every 3 to 6 months. Smoke a little bit, stir them up a little bit, and then put the lid back on them. Some people say to just leave them airtight for years. You can do that if you want. But some good friends of mine that's been cellaring tobacco for 30 years said, what joy do you find out of just watching one sit there? So go ahead and stir it up once in a while, enjoy the smoke, and pay attention. Now, if you don't want to label them like these, label them by number. Get you a little notebook. Number 1 is such and such, number 2, etc., etc. Let's see if we got any more hints here. Fruit, nutty, smooth. This tobacco starts to even out as you smoke through the bowl. Now I will tell you, as you get towards the end of the bowl, it's going to become a little harsher. It's going to become more pronounced in the Latakia flavoring. But I would say, all in all, this is a wonderful, wonderful smoke. I would put this on par with keeping a steady supply around it, kind of like, for me, I have Nightcap, an early morning blend that I keep a steady supply of, along with Seattle Pipe Club's plum pudding, and a couple of others. I enjoy having this tobacco, and I buy the big tins of it, and I have some bigger mason jars full of this, and I'll I'll keep enjoying it. So, for the sage of two dogs, let me give you some words of wisdom. Don't be afraid to step out and try something new. It could be kayaking or riding a bike or writing a book, or simply learning how to cook a unique meal. Don't pigeonhole yourself into your daily life. Try something new. It keeps your brain active as we get older. It allows you to experience new things and new people. And if you find jealousy in your life because you're trying to step out and do other things, evaluate your environment. And if you're having challenges with some things, address those challenges with empathy and compassion, but also be true to yourself. God bless. You guys be safe out there. We'll talk to you soon.